Hey guys, it's Andres,
And Skylar.
and welcome to episode 3 of Channel 1727.
That is our new name. Well, our only name
Yeah.
of the podcast that we just came up with today. And the numbers represent Andres and I's favorite numbers.
1727.
Mm-hmm.
We just wanted to go for like a radio type vibe, and that's what we came up with.
Yeah.
And so the reason why we are making an episode today is we're going to be talking about the 2024 Grammys.
Yeah.
We wanted to make an episode saying our predictions, but we just didn't have time, so we never recorded it. So we decided to do a episode recapping the Grammys, recapping looks, performances, awards, discussing, and we also have our predictions that we had done before the show. So yeah,
we're just gonna go over everything, what we think. Yeah, just a little debrief.
Just a little discussion, which I think is more fun than just doing predictions.
Yeah, because now we
have things to like really discuss.
To really talk about. Yeah. Because the Grammys is always, I love watching the Grammys. Really, I kind of reflected on this the other day. I love watching any televised nationwide event. Like the hot dog eating contest, the Grammys, the Oscars, the Olympics. Well, that's worldwide. But the Olympics, the Kids' Choice Awards, the Teen Choice Awards, like anything.
If someone's getting a prize and it's televised.
Like, it's just something about,
It's kind of culture. It's kind of...
It is. And we would watch all like stuff like that all the time in my house, I'm sure, along with every other family in America. So it's always fun just to talk about.
Yeah. But before we get into it, Skylar, how was your day?
My day was good. So sorry my fiance was calling me. My day's been good. I just did some work. I've been really into Animal Crossing because I now have a Nintendo Switch that I actually won at a work party. Feel blessed and grateful to say.
Yeah.
And I've been addicted. I have, Fortnite, Just Dance, Overcooked, especially Animal Crossing though. I've been very into it. So that's been good. Been doing some wedding planning.
Yeah.
Honestly, all things going well recently. Andres?
Today I didn't really do much. I was just at home. I only went to Target, really had a slow start to the day. I watched an episode of that show Griselda on Netflix starring Sofia Vergara.
I watched her AD video
I saw it on my recommended, but I didn't get to watch it. And I think I'm like more than halfway through, so when
really?
it's like 6 episodes because it's like a limited series.
Only limited.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Wow.
I don't know anything about this story, and I'm interested to see like when it ends, like how it compares to the real life.
Yeah.
Because there's other like subplots, and I'm like, oh, did that actually happen, or is this just like
for TV? Yeah.
But yeah.
In her AD interview, it was kind of funny. She was like going in her closet, and she was like, "This is a picture of like." I think it was like her brother and cousin that had like passed away, and she was like getting choked up. Like she's like, "This is a really important picture to me." And she's like, and then this picture, and it's like her like nude on a couch. She's like, "It's just me when I was young, and I love it." And it's like just cuts to the next thing.
She's so funny. I've been seeing like interviews of her. She's just like,
I laughed. It was funny.
Speaking of the Grammys, obviously speaking of the Grammys because that's what the whole episode is about. But
we're only speaking about the Grammys.
So speaking of the Grammys, I feel like for a while, like pre-COVID, or like maybe even around COVID, there was a era where like award shows were just like boring.
They were
like,
boring, yeah.
Like maybe from the years of like 2018, no, maybe just like 2019 to 2020. Or maybe even 2018. It just feels like now that like the pandemic's over and like everyone's like releasing stuff so that they can tour, like especially like what's it called, like movie and TV, like the Emmys and the Oscars. are because of like the strike and all that. Now it feels like we're back in that era, that like golden era of award shows. Like people are leaving the house.
I was gonna say, I feel like more people are going than in the past. Before it was like not like the A-listers were not going.
The A-listers were not going.
And
Even for like
now-
the VMAs.
Yeah.
I remember there was like a good like 2 years in a row that I was like, where are the celebrities?
Yeah, and they weren't there.
But
they're back.
the celebrities showed out at the Grammys.
They did, yeah.
Everybody took a picture with everybody, which we loved.
Yeah. I mean, now that I'm like really thinking about it, I'm like, a lot of people were there.
Yeah.
Beyonce and her family alone is like huge to me.
Also because like I feel like 2030 we recapped 2023 in music.
Yes, we did.
But it was a year in music.
I remember I said to you the other day, like, I feel like 2023 and like this time in music like we haven't had this rich of a time and season in music since like, dare I say, 2016. I'm sorry.
No, yeah,
like,
no. Yeah.
Like, I don't know if people are gonna be like 2016 was not like, oh, that's not like that wasn't a good time music, but it was.
It was.
Like,
even in 2014 too.
Yeah, like that whole era was like a lot of alternative artists were coming out, a lot of rap artists. Bieber
Pop
was in his peak.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift. All of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so now it's like, maybe rap is not as much as it used to be in that era, but like house, EDM.
I just feel like
more
all the pop
folk,
stars are back.
More pop stars are back. They're back and new ones are coming.
Yeah.
So, exciting times
Exciting time.
in the music industry.
Yeah. Are there any outfits or performances that stuck out to you?
Okay, well, obviously I loved, because you guys know that I am a Dua Lipa fan, even more than Andres is. So, and Andres is so not a fan that he missed half the performance signing into the Paramount Plus.
Okay, really? That was not my fault.
We missed training season.
We didn't even know that it happened until like
until Taylor texted me, or oh no, you saw it on.
I saw it on Instagram.
Online, but yeah, I loved her performance. Aaron said, "Best use of a prop I've seen in a while." Like choreography on
and
the
the
cage
award
was crazy.
for best use of a prop goes to
In a while.
In a
goes
while.
to.
Dua Lipa. I thought that was crazy too. When I was like,
You know what I was thinking of?
what?
A little bit. Do you remember Gabby, Bachelorette Gabby's performance, finale performance, on Dancing with the Stars?
When she did
Chicago.
yeah.
I'm sorry, that's what it made me think of a little.
Really?
Yeah,
Like
but in a
the
good way.
cage.
Yeah.
I did it like how she was like on the thing and the guys like their hands like I remember
What, we're on her? No.
No, they like they were behind the cage but she was like on the cage like on the other side and they like grabbed. I don't know. Maybe that was cool.
Yeah, maybe that was cool.
Maybe that was cool.
As for Dua Lipa's looks, her red carpet look, I liked. It doesn't beat for me personally her Grammys look when she was doing Future Nostalgia and it was the butterfly rainbow dress.
Oh yeah.
And there's that video for her when they're like, "What side do you want?" She's like, "I don't care."
Mm.
It doesn't beat that for me. I love that dress, but I really liked her second outfit, the all black with open back.
Me too.
Really like that.
I like how her, like, I don't know, the black makes her hair look good.
Yeah, I do want to see her do something with the hair. I'm going to be honest.
Something new?
Just because I feel like every outing I've seen her in, the hair is always down.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
But I liked that. I liked Miley's looks. All of them.
Me too. A little nod to Tina Turner. A little nod to maybe even Dolly.
Because you could tell she's someone that grew up truly idolizing those idols.
Yeah.
And taking inspiration from them.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the Little Mermaid's outfit, Halle Bailey. I liked...
Yes.
I think that might be the ones that stuck out the most.
I was going to say that I thought that Billie was going to go on the red carpet in the outfit that she performed in because she posted that Barbie.
Yeah.
But
she didn't.
She didn't. Troye Sivan wore a fake nipple piercing.
Oh, that's what that video was
Yeah.
showing. Okay, right. Didn't know that. Did not
Yeah,
know that.
no, it was like him pulling off the prosthetic.
Uh-huh. Okay, I didn't watch the full video.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he looks good. Oh, I actually really liked 21 Savage's outfit.
I didn't see it.
It just was like black but outlined in studs. It looked good.
I was driving from home to Orlando when the red carpet was going on, so I missed the red carpet.
Yeah, and I had it on at 5:45.
Yeah. So.
And then I also liked Coco Jones' outfit. She looked beautiful, and to me it was giving she's ready to be the next live action Disney princess whenever Disney's ready. When y'all wrap Snow White, she's ready to step into that role.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see it. I really liked Lana's outfit.
Okay.
No?
It wasn't my favorite.
I don't know. I really like the gloves and the bow.
I think she looked beautiful.
She looked beautiful.
Hair, makeup ate. The outfit didn't eat for me. Taylor's outfit though was not my favorite.
And that's okay. And that's okay.
Okay.
I like the dress, I like the gloves. I didn't like the hair.
I didn't like the hair.
I didn't understand it.
I said that the hair was giving, I'm ready to be in the next live action Hunger Games.
Okay.
I saw a TikTok that was like, this girl was so funny. She was like, I love Taylor. I just want to see her in a middle part, glam hair. Like, you know what I mean, y'all? And everyone was like, yeah, but.
I could go into deep dive of like, there's like this one award show where she has like layers in her hair, but it's like bang layers. It's kind of like Red
I know
Era.
what you mean. I already know what it is.
Looks so good.
Let's do that again.
Like when she wore the hair in a bun. Did you know how her hair was like short for the Eras Tour movie premiere?
Yeah.
Like
in a bun, or it was
like
cut.
It wasn't cut.
It was a wig.
No, it looked like it was just like
a bun.
Like folded.
Okay, I didn't look at the hair like that.
Maybe, but it was. I don't know. And then like that. Let's just
maybe something new.
Yeah.
Let's just encourage something new here with the hair.
Doesn't have to be too crazy.
No.
But yeah.
No. Like what she did was maybe a little too crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I saw a TikTok too that was like the watch on Taylor's necklace has moved, everybody, from 12 to like it moved like 30 minutes because like the show had been going on for 30 minutes.
Like maybe it's a working watch, you guys.
Yeah. But Taylor's wasn't my favorite. That's really all I can think of for outfits.
Yeah. I didn't see any.
Performances, we liked Dua's.
Loved Billy's.
Yeah.
Also,
loved Billy's.
I don't know if anybody else was watching the Grammys, but did it not sound like people were talking in the back?
Yeah. That's what we were saying. Aaron said the same thing, and then Hannah brought up a good point that it sounded like they had the wrong mics on.
Like
or something.
I feel like they had like the background, maybe the backstage noise going on.
Yeah. But still, like stop talking.
Stop talking.
Even if you're backstage, like
yeah,
off the stage.
I saw a video today on my For You page of like someone in the audience recorded Billy's performance, and
everyone was talking.
You could hear a little bit of talking, but I was like, maybe that's just people like in the nosebleeds or something. But you could hear Phineas singing in the show. You couldn't really hear Phineas singing.
Sweet.
But I thought she did really good. Joni Mitchell's performance. I don't really know anything much about Joni Mitchell. I know she's like an icon in music, but I don't really know any of her music. I keep getting that song on my For You page, and it's like so sad. I don't know. But she like wrote it when she was 21.
Oh wow.
And the song talks like there's a lyric that says like I could see the clouds from both sides now, and it's crazy that she wrote that at 21 and then she performed it at like 80.
Yeah.
So it's like, I thought the harmonies, like the background singers of her performance were really good. I really liked that Luke Combs brought out Tracy Chapman for Fast Car. Because I had heard that was a cover.
Yeah, he said that. Yeah.
I didn't know if it was like I didn't know what. I don't know about you, Luke Combs. Like I don't know you like that, so I don't know if you're like just trying to get away with a cover, making it your own. But no, he
gave credit
full creds
where it was due, which is nice. I liked SZA's performance.
Oh yeah.
Travis Scott was fun to watch.
Olivia's, I wish they would have given her like maybe 2 songs.
Yeah.
I wanted to see like blood on her. Like
Aside from that.
Aside from that, I want to see like the Carrie.
Uh-huh.
I don't think that would happen, but
yeah. She could have been worried if she gets all messed up.
Yeah.
She might have to go on stage again.
Mm-hmm.
And Miley's. I loved Miley's.
Oh yeah, Miley's was fun.
So fun.
I think it was good that she won that award before.
Yeah.
Because that really probably hyped her up.
Mm-hmm. And great outfit. I know we've all seen the picture. It's beautiful. All right, let's get into the list. I'm already ready to go.
Let's go.
Which one do you want to start with?
Should we start with pop solo performance? I think that was the first one that they announced.
Yes.
So my pick for that one, we did pick and predictions. So, right, you did that too?
Yeah.
Okay. We did what we wanted to win and what we thought was gonna win. Mm-hmm. What I wanted to win was Vampire. Mm-hmm. But what I thought was gonna win was Antihero, or What Was I Made For.
I wanted Vampire or What Was I Made For to win. Mm-hmm. And then what I thought would win was Vampire, What I Was Made For.
Yeah.
I also thought that this was like vocals on a pop song. But this is just pop song.
Yeah, I don't know why they call it that, pop solo performance.
Yeah, I thought it was like the vocal, so I was like, okay, those two, easily.
Mm-hmm.
For a second, I was like, maybe it will be Antihero because everyone's like, she's going to announce something, and I was like, well, if she's going to win any of the awards, it's going to be that one.
Yeah. But no, Flowers won. I was surprised.
I was surprised, but I wasn't mad.
I wasn't mad.
I will say, knowing the outcome of everything, I wish that maybe that one could have gone to Olivia.
Yeah.
But I'm not upset that Miley got it.
No, yeah.
But if
and it's her first Grammy. That was her first Grammy, which is crazy to think of.
I know. I've been seeing a bunch of stuff about that.
Yeah.
I think after that, how about we do best pop vocal album? Stay in the same boat.
I picked Guts.
Uh-huh.
And I predicted Midnights or Endless Summer Vacation.
I wanted Endless Summer Vacation, I guess. I don't even remember writing this. And I said I think Miley or Taylor will win.
Okay.
I'm surprised I said I thought Taylor would win.
Yeah.
What was going on? Maybe I was like, they're going to give her something to win. I don't know.
Yeah.
And Taylor did win.
Won. I'm not mad about it.
I'm only mad about it because she won both the album categories.
Yes. Also, when we were watching, Trevor Noah was like, that man goes too far sometimes.
He's like, and if Taylor Swift wins tonight, then she'll make history. Okay, you just told us. Like I could have went to bed.
Yeah.
That was annoying. He did that with Beyonce once.
Yeah, he did that when she was like,
if she wins one more, she'll have the most Grammys ever.
Yeah.
And she won. So yeah, that was like, and then when she won pop vocal album, I was like, okay, maybe this is it.
Mm-hmm.
But no.
Yeah. I mean, Midnights is not a bad album. I think it's good. But we'll get into it.
Yeah, we'll get into that later. Oh, guys, sorry. I don't even know why I didn't even bring this up like immediately when we started talking about the Grammys, but my biggest disappointment of the whole Grammys, like of all, like anything could have happened in the Grammys so long as Rush by Troye Sivan won, and I wouldn't be upset, but Rush did lose, and as you guys know, if you guys know me or if you saw episode 1, I love that song so much, and when I found out that it lost, I was so sad. Like, I'm truly gutted. Like, I'm devastated.
But Padam is not that good.
It's not. Like,
it's not.
The thing is, like, he also lost Best Music Video to a Beatles music video that I haven't seen, and I watched it. Okay, like, that video was really cool.
Okay.
That was the Beatles video.
Yeah,
I've never seen anything like that. It made me a little nauseous watching it just because it was fast, but it was cool.
Okay.
But, so, like, whatever. You guys can have that one. But, like, Best Pop Dance Recording going to Padam Padam. Like,
Charlie XCX
hurts.
Posted on her like spam account I don't think it's still there anymore, but she said want to see more for Troy in the future.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm actually a little bit speechless that he didn't win. I'm truly gutted. I'm devastated. That's my evidence, alongside other things, that the Grammys really is corrupt, rigged. Like they would have benefited from him winning. Like, there's no point for him to lose. Like,
It's just like,
I can't think of one reason.
it's like that song, we've talked about it before, but like the production is insane.
And Padum is not.
It's just like,
there was no production. They did the repeat. Like,
no.
Like, there's like 3 different main parts to Rush.
Yeah.
That are so good every time. I really like.
Yeah.
I get it. She's an icon. I do like her, but she's an Aussie. Like, yes, but no.
But no. No.
But no.
But no.
I did not feel the rush with that song, and I'm just okay. Anyways, what should we do next? Best new artist?
Yeah. I picked Victoria Monet or Noah Kahan, and I predicted both as well.
I wanted Victoria Monet to win. I said Fred again. I knew there was no way he was gonna win, but I was like, that would be really cool and fun if he did win Best New Artist, and everyone was like, what? Who is this?
Yeah.
But and Victoria Monet won. I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm really happy for Victoria because I love her as an artist. Jaguar 1 is so good. I don't really know Jaguar 2 like that, but just like the fact that her career has been so long and she's just now getting recognized like in the media, especially, it's not even like her solo career, it's just the fact that like also she's worked with so many other artists like Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
But yeah, and she won a couple of other awards for the Jaguar 2, or maybe it was just On My Mama.
I think it might have been her album.
No,
she won 3 Grammys. But
yeah.
I was gonna say
which is well deserved.
She's a well-rounded artist. Like, she has a lot of different talents. So that's cool to see someone that is skilled in so many ways win.
Speaking of Best New Artist,
and we will say
there's someone that we think of as a sister to us.
Yeah.
That submitted for Best New Artist.
That will like make me cry for real. That's so sad to me. Her name is Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, her name is Sabrina Carpenter.
Like, again, I just wonder what it was. I wonder if it's because Sue Me was big that they're like, oh, you can't. Like, you already had a leading single. But, like, I saw this the other day that Justin Bieber was in a Best New Artist category, and I don't know what year it was. But not, like, when he was a kid. Like, one of his, I don't know, second, third, maybe, like, 3rd or 4th album. And he lost, which is crazy. But, like, that was not his leading single. Like, Baby was his lead single, and he wasn't nominated that year. So it's like, I don't know what the requirements are that would have not allowed her to make it.
Yeah, I still don't really understand. Like, from what I understand, it's like your breakthrough performance, but I don't really know. But also, I'm thinking like, okay, low-key Feather is bigger than Nonsense. Could we resubmit?
Oh, for the next? We'll see.
We'll see.
I'll be happy if she can. And I hope that she wins. Because you're gonna have Gracie Abrams be in that category. She also opened for Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Like.
But do you think we could, as Sabrina's team, could we get her a Feather nomination? Do you think it's that big of a song? I think she'll submit.
Maybe pop solo.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, anything's possible because I didn't think Rush would make it.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
The thing is, too, though, I was thinking in my head today, like, it seems like pop is the most competitive category. Like, because there are other songs that are good, like Tyla's Water. That wasn't in that main category, but it was in a more niche category, and Rush was in a more niche category. So, but Feather's purely pop.
Pure pop.
So, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see what other songs come out this year that it would be up against.
Wait, I think
it's too late.
I think it's too late, actually.
Okay.
Now that I think about it.
Well, whatever.
Whatever.
All right. So that was Best New Artist. Let's go into Song of the Year.
Song of the Year. For my picks, I had A&W by Lana Del Rey, and then What Was I Made For? And then my predictions were those two. But I added Antihero like that day before the show, because I was like, honestly, if they do give Antihero anything, I think it will be song, but it didn't. What did you put?
I put What Was I Made For, Vampire, and Dua Lipa was in that category, so
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think she was gonna win it, but I rooted for her.
Yeah.
Low key, when they were saying the nominations, I was like, what if she just did?
And like, what if they did?
What if she just won it? I
like,
don't
what
know.
if she walked up there?
Yeah, but and then I said what I think will actually win is What Was I Made For and Antihero.
And What Was I Made For? One. Which is perfect.
Enough said. I'm glad.
I'm surprised
Billie.
though that Dance the Night Away was nominated for song and not record.
Yeah, same.
I don't.
Or even pop solo performance.
Yeah.
Something happened there.
Something's going on at the Academy, okay?
Yeah, something happened there,
Something's
but
going on.
Yeah, I love Billie and Phineas, and I think they're so good.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're talented. I think they're down to earth, very appreciative,
Mm-hmm.
nice people.
Yeah.
I'll always root for them.
Next is pop duo performance.
Mm-hmm.
I picked Ghost in the Machine. My prediction was Karma or Never Felt So Alone.
I said Ghost in the Machine is what I wanted to win, and then what I thought was actually going to win was Never Felt So Alone, and 1,000 Miles by Miley and Brandy.
I like that song.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good song.
Well, because I was thinking too, I was like, I thought that Miley was not going to get anything. I just thought she was going to get snubbed, but I was like, maybe she'll get that, because that's kind of like Bieber when he was nominated his year. I was like, I don't think he's going to get anything, but I think he got 10,000 Hours that year, which was a duo performance.
Yeah. No, I don't have Flowers down for anything, which I had it for like Endless Summer Vacation for something.
Same.
But I agreed. I thought that I'm sorry, like I love Miley Cyrus, but
Yeah.
I thought the Academy wasn't going to appreciate her in the way that we do.
No, and I don't know. I guess just in comparison to the other songs,
Mm-hmm.
maybe they show off a little more vocal range.
I don't
Like
know.
Vampire sounds like
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
a more intense song than Flowers does, so I thought that they were going to be
Yeah.
like, oh, let's do that one. And like, What Was I Made For?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I think that's why I thought like it wouldn't do as well. I'm so happy that it did though.
Yeah. Did we say that Ghost in the Machine won?
No, but it won.
It won. I love that song.
Yeah, that's a good song.
They didn't televise it, so I don't really have anything.
Yeah,
else to
but
say about
they
it.
do sometimes.
Yeah, they do. It's weird because it's
And-
weird what they choose to televise and not televise.
Because sometimes they do best rap song too,
Yeah.
and they didn't this year. There's like a few that I was like, oh, it's already out. And sometimes they
Yeah,
televise
yeah.
it. Yeah.
I wanted to mention that I had rock album. My pick, I wanted This Is Why by Paramore to win.
And they
and
won.
it did.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think it's their first win too. I think
Really?
they got their 2 first wins the other
Oh.
night. I love that album, you guys.
You mentioned that in episode 1, huh?
I did. What I wanted to mention was that Karol G won Música Urbana.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
That was cool. I would have been happy with anybody that would have won. I don't know why there was only 3.
I was gonna ask that. Was there not a lot of Latin music that came out this year?
I guess, but I don't even.
I
No,
feel
there
like
was.
Y'all gotta have at least 5.
Y'all gotta have at least 5. Don't put 3. Like.
I know.
And I was surprised that was televised, but I'm glad it was.
Same.
And I'm glad that Maluma gave her the award.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. Let's go into.
It was her year too, kind of.
It was her year, and you know what it is. We'll get into this, but it was a lot of artists' year.
Yeah. And I have something to say about that.
And
I have something to say about that later, but okay. Let's get into... Oh, wait, pause. I looked up which, like, Christian song won.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't remember what it is. Oh, you know the song that's like... You can do all things but fail.
Mm-mm.
That
Who
one.
sings it?
Kirk Franklin.
Oh, okay.
It won.
I've heard his name. Okay.
Yeah. You if you heard it at Action,
Mhm.
you would
Okay.
recognize it. And Lecrae won.
Okay.
He is still around, y'all.
Yeah.
Which I just thought was funny. But okay. Getting into the biggest categories, record of the year and album of the year. Let's start with record.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was going to be Kill Bill or What Was I Made For. I thought they were going to have like song of the year and record of the year be the same, or it was going to be Kill Bill. And I really am sad that Kill Bill didn't win anything for that song, because I think that song is iconic. Like
Kill Bill.
yeah, I think that signifies 2023.
Oh yeah.
I think out of any of the songs on the list, that song does. And
Yeah.
that's also one that I don't think will get old.
Mm-mm.
Like I think you could play that at a party in 10 years and it will still be fun. In the same way that you could play, like, I don't know, a song from 2010. Yeah. You're like, oh, this song's still so good. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not playing Antihero again.
No, I'm
not. I'm not going to play... I'll listen to Vampire again, but I don't know. I'm not going to listen to it in the same way that I would listen to Kill Bill.
I did Kill Bill and On My Mama for picks. And then prediction was What Was I Made For? And Flowers won.
Yeah. Which, again, I'm not mad about.
Because like, that song was everywhere.
It was everywhere, and I think Miley is deserving, which is why I'm happy about it. But I think Kill Bill was just a really good song.
But speaking of SZA, she won 3 awards.
Which is good. The
Ghost in the Machine, which we already discussed, and then R&B song for Snooze. And then Urban Contemporary Album, SOS. I didn't know that.
But it's like Kill Bill itself didn't win anything.
That's crazy.
Which I think is sad because it's such an iconic song. And like what the song talks about, how it sounds, like even the first few notes of the songs, it's just like iconic. And the way that it ties into a very famous movie. Mm-hmm. Like there's just so many layers to it that I think I'm sad that it is underappreciated by the Academy.
It's just crazy that there's so many songs in that category that all had a moment in the year.
It was a good list.
Yeah, it was a good list.
It really was. It was a deserving list. Also, guys, I listened to the song Worship by Jon Batiste.
We listened to it.
That is a good song. I've never heard that song before, and I liked it a lot. It reminded me a lot of Beyonce's album, Black is King, The Lion King, The Gift. I don't know which one it's called.
Black is King is the movie, I think, and then The Gift is the album.
Okay, yes. But that's what it reminded me of, and I really liked it.
Yeah. It's just funny, like, Jon Batiste is, like, everywhere. But we were saying, we don't know anybody who's a Jon Batiste fan.
Or, like, has been to his concert or anything. Yeah. But, yeah, he is everywhere.
He is everywhere. Jinx. All right, guys, here is the award of the night. A controversial one for us. Let's...
Controversial in that we disagree?
No, I think we agree.
Oh, okay.
Album of the year pick was Guts, Ocean Boulevard, or SOS. I couldn't decide. And then my prediction was SOS or Jon Batiste because I thought we were going to have one of those years again.
Yeah. I wanted SOS.
But who ended up winning was Midnights by Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And we have some thoughts, okay?
Yeah, I'm upset about it.
Yeah.
I really am because, like, of course it's been Taylor Swift's year. Like, she was Person of the Year. She has a sold-out show. She has a movie. And I kind of just wish that instead of the Grammys playing into that even more, they took the opportunity to be like, okay, this was her year, but what other artists made great works in the middle of a Taylor Swift year? Like, I don't know. I just wish it took the time to recognize. And the Grammys did a little, but I don't know. It just kind of felt like okay, great. You just did what everybody else did.
Yeah. It's not a bad album. It's not her best. What annoys me is that this album is attached to the Eras Tour. So I think when people think Midnights, they think Eras Tour.
Yeah.
And it's like, but there's other, like, you guys just don't even know, like, the fact that, like, you guys don't know the song Labyrinth. You guys don't know the song Dear Reader. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just the fact that it's, like, underrated, I guess, but it's also, like, overrated.
Overrated for the wrong reasons?
Overrated for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
And I think... I don't know. I think also, like, I think SOS should have won because that was a big moment. Like, if we want to base it off of moments, if we want to base it off, like, pop culture moments, SOS is a pop culture moment. And not only that, is, like, SOS has so many other, like, songs that aren't even singles that are nominated. Like, Love Language was nominated. Snooze was nominated. Like,
Ghost in the Machine.
Ghost in the Machine, like, has so... Like, if an album can have songs that are not singles be nominated, then I feel like that shows that it's deserving.
Yeah. And I was saying to Andres the other day that SOS to me feels a little bit more cohesive and like a one piece of art. Like it feels very whole and complete in comparison to Midnight's. Midnight's feels a little more scattered to me, and like the overall vibe and aesthetic is like hard to pin down for me.
Yeah.
Like I can't really I can't think of what vibe or visual that Midnight's gives me. Like none of it feels cohesive.
Yeah.
Another reason why I'm upset that SOS didn't win is because I saw a TikTok the other night saying that it's been 24 or 25 years since a black female artist has won Album of the Year, and this girl on TikTok was basically like, I find it like super hard to believe that in 25 years a black woman hasn't produced a body of art that's not good enough for that Grammy, including like SOS and all three of Beyonce's last albums, like Lemonade, self-titled Beyonce, and Renaissance Act 1, whatever.
And it's also crazy because Jay-Z in his speech said that Beyonce is like the artist with the most amount of Grammys, but she's never won an Album of the Year. And it's like insane to me. And like last year, I'm pretty sure she was nominated for Renaissance and Harry's House won. And it was, I think everybody was just like, oh.
And the same girl in that video was like, I like Harry's House, I do, but it didn't do as much culturally as Renaissance did.
It could have won Pop Vocal Album, but it did not need Album of the Year. Like, the Renaissance is it's just...
There's a lot more layers to it.
Yeah, there's so much more layers to it. It's like...
Yeah.
I was gonna talk about another album.
Oh, okay.
I have a message. Lana Del Rey, you were robbed.
You think she should have won that?
I think she should have won something. Like,
she walked away with no Grammys, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Not even an alternative.
Maybe, I don't know. But like that album is also a moment for Lana Del Rey too. Like I feel like it's a moment that brought her back into the mainstream. Like I feel like her albums before like were just kind of like if you were a fan you really only listened to them. But I don't know, just something about it. I think it's a great album. I think it was also just very like highly critically acclaimed. It deserves something, and that's why I thought that it was going to be a big contender for Album of the Year, but it just didn't. To go to another album, when we were sitting on this couch, you said, I want Guts to win.
I did?
Yeah. You're like, sorry, I want Guts to win.
When we were actually watching. I did. I mean, I don't think that it would have, but I think it could have won Best Pop Vocal Album.
Because that's also a moment for Olivia Rodrigo, if we're basing it off of moments.
I was thinking, too, like, I know that they were doing this because it makes history for Taylor Swift. But, like, and not to sound like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to be some advocate or something, but I just feel like it would be more important to have history made for, like, the black female artists that have been robbed instead of for Taylor Swift. It's like, she doesn't need that. She doesn't need it for something that doesn't really deserve it. Like, Midnight's doesn't deserve to break history for her in the way that SOS would have broke it for black women.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's just crazy that at the end of the day, the Grammys just love a headline and they love a moment. And
it's true.
That's just what it's always going to be.
Yeah.
What do you think? Because along with the Grammys came a lot of criticism on Taylor Swift. I know we are doing criticism on Taylor Swift, but I'm talking about like how she was acting during the show. A lot of people were like, why would she bring up Lana Del Rey up with her?
I agree. Sorry.
Why?
Because if you're in Lana's shoes, you're like, okay, I've worked with the same people as you. I was on your track. We're close friends, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm putting everything into my own album. I didn't get any recognition. You're getting all the recognition. And, like, my boss on Zoom said this to me. She was like, it kind of gave, like, Mean Girl vibes. Like, I'm Regina and you're a part of the Plastics now because you're with me and this is my... I don't know, like... And I kind of got that because you could tell she was like, I don't want to go up. Like, she probably was sad.
Yeah.
But Taylor's like, I don't know. It was just, it didn't seem like, you're my friend and you're a part of this. Come with me. To me, it kind of felt like it seemed self-seeking rather than like compassionate.
Okay. I think the opposite.
You thought it was like, you were a part of it. Come with me.
I thought Taylor had good intentions with it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one, I think it's so stupid that everybody's like nitpicking the actions of celebrities. Like, I hate when people do that, like, especially with like award shows. But to defend Taylor, I guess, I would say that, I don't know. I feel like it was just her being like, you were on the album with me. You were sitting at my table.
Yeah, you're at my table.
I feel like I want you to come up with me. I want you to be in this moment with me. Because I would feel like, I don't know. Like, I understand. I can totally understand being in Lana Del Rey's shoes. Like, I can see myself in that situation. But I can also see Taylor being like, you were in this album. You're at my table. Like, just come up with me. Jack is coming up with, like, I'm just thinking of it like that. And she also shouted her out in her speech.
Yeah. So I think she could have done like, yeah, come with me, you were part of it. But when Lana was like, no, she could have been like, no, really. She was like, no, like please, I don't want to go. Then she could have been like, okay. And still gave her a shout out on stage.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't let her say no.
But I don't know. It just sucks that, like, she just has been in the industry for so long. And, like, almost all of her albums get nominated for something. And she just hasn't won.
Who? Lana? Uh-huh.
And I feel like this would have been the year... or this would have been the album for her to get that win. But, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the Academy, and the Academy loves the moment, so...
Yeah. Yeah. I thought you were going to say it sucks that celebrities get, like, analyzed so deeply at these events.
I think it sucks as well, because people were like, oh my god, Taylor was being so... blah 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 to this person or this, and taking clips, and then the whole Celine Dion thing, and then the Lana thing, and it's just like, and I'm also thinking about like the clip, you probably saw this, where Selena was like talking to Taylor at the Golden Globes, and they were like mouth reading. I'm like, oh my god, I would be so pissed if I was a celebrity. Like, I know you're under the public eye and you somehow sign up to do that, but it's just crazy the way that we like treat celebrities. Like,
yeah, I understand that. I do. I think some of it is granted, though.
Some of it is just inevitable that it's gonna happen. But
like, I kind of think like, if you're going to, dare I say, whisper and gossip at a public event, people are gonna talk about it.
Yeah, there is gonna be a camera on you.
And then the Celine Dion thing too. I'm sorry. I still think that was bad too.
I do think that she could have been like how Miley was like, oh my god, Mariah Carey is up here giving me this award. She could have been like, oh my god, Celine Dion is up here. But who knows, like, or even what was going through her head in that moment. Like,
going through her hair, yes.
Yeah.
Or even I was just thinking, like, when she was passing her the Grammy, just like look at, thank you. Yeah. And that's it.
But
I get it, she's on the high though.
At the end of the day, they took a picture together, so that must mean that they talked, and she was like,
oh my gosh, yeah, no. Yeah.
So
it was fine. At the end of the day, when push comes to shove.
And last thing I want to talk about is Taylor Swift's announcement of her new album, The Tortured Poets Department. I was shocked. There are a couple moments where, and like, maybe trigger warning, but
what? No, not really. Sorry. What?
There are like a couple moments that I've like have happened in like pop culture where I'm like, there's no way this is real right now. Like, this is like, or for a second I'm like, this is not real.
Okay, trigger warning. Like, we're living in a simulation?
I don't know. I'm like, this is not real. Like, what's going on?
You thought that was fake?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I felt like that with her announcement of Midnights. And then when she did it this time, like, this is like, has nothing to do with music, but if you know what I'm talking about, when Ferrari announced that Lewis Hamilton, or when Lewis Hamilton announced that he was going to be leaving Mercedes to go to Ferrari, I was like, there's no way this is real right now. Like, there's no way that I'm reading this right now that this is going to be happening. That's the same feeling that I got like a whole week later with Taylor Swift announcing the Tortured Poets Department and not Reputation. I was like, wait, what? A whole new album? I don't know. But you did bring up a good point with this album. You said that you felt like this album was a moment for her. I keep saying the word moment, but
I know you love that word.
I know I can't.
It's okay. I feel like you could tell when a celebrity reaches a certain level of fame that they no longer have to like cater their music towards a specific audience or make music so that they can earn money, but it's like they're at the level of fame where they could put out anything they want to and they could do anything they want to creatively and their loyal fan base will still stick with them. And I feel like we've seen that with Beyonce with her whole Lion King album. Like, she was a part of that movie. She didn't have to make a whole album, but she made an album, a visual album, like all the stuff with it, that it's not like it was super popular, but it was the people that are into her music and her loved it. So I feel like with Taylor, she's probably like, I can do whatever I want to creatively now. Like, my fans will stick with me and follow it. Like, I'll be fine. It's not like I'm gonna like plummet for doing something, you know, out of the norm for me.
And it feels like I feel like I saw that in her when she released Folklore and Evermore, because those are like so not pop and such just a different, not that it's like a completely different genre, but it's just like not a genre that we've seen her.
Is different genre.
Yeah, it's just not something that we had ever seen in Taylor. But maybe it was just because that was COVID and she was like, I'm not touring, there's no awards, I can just release whatever I want. I've been writing. And then it's funny because I saw that in Folklore and Evermore, and then she released Midnights, which felt like her return to pop. But I feel like this album is going to be a Folklore Evermore, not like sonically the same, but a kind of a moment where it's like
slower,
I'm just
a little more
slower. It's not for like popular gain. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited to hear what she sings. I don't really even know what I want the album to sound like, but definitely slower. And also something that I was gonna say during album of the year, but I forgot, is that going back to the whole Midnights thing, the way that I felt when she won Midnights is not the way that I felt when she won Folklore album of the year, because I remember being like, this deserves an album of the year. Because that was just such a creative body of work and like just something so different for Taylor. And I was just like, this is genuinely just so amazing as an album that it deserves album of the year. But Midnights, I was like, okay, Midnights is not the Eras Tour, but I think that's what everybody thinks it is. And that's what probably got her the win. Also, that I wanted to bring up that I forgot to. I saw this TikTok on TikTok that
Oh, Dua Lipa just texted me.
Oh, really?
She loves to text us when we're here.
What'd she say?
In case you missed it, it's probably a performance.
Oh, yeah. Or her post.
Sorry.
But someone posted this. I don't know where they got this, but I think this was someone who's in the Recording Academy that votes on the Grammys for so basically, I think he's talking about album of the year. Quite frankly, none of these nominees are album of the year worthy. I found it to be a very weak year for mainstream albums, which is not true. However, I voted for Midnights, although I did not enjoy it much compared to Taylor's previous work. She has been inescapable face of music. How can I deny her music's biggest award? I haven't taken Lana Del Rey serious as an artist since infamous SNL performance and never will. Wow. Which is just crazy. And then they said something about Boy Genius.
How could you say that none of the artists deserved it when SOS is in there? Or even like Janelle Monáe and Jon Batiste have been in the, I mean, I've never heard those albums, but been in the industry for so long. I don't know. And
also, Guts as an album proves that like Olivia can continue to write, even if it's not about like, even if the majority of the album is not heartbreak, like she can continue to write like good songs and like have a an album that is like cohesive and like all that. Like it's something. I don't know.
She's still in the game.
She's still in the game. She's not leaving.
She's not a lost cause.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not she's not a one-hit wonder.
No.
It's just crazy, but
overall, I'm happy with the Grammys. It was entertaining.
Yeah.
It was exciting. There were some things I didn't love, but I'm appreciating the fact that it's giving me something to talk about.
Yeah, and I'm glad that not one person
Swept. Me too.
There was...
Unless it was SZA, I would have been kind of happy.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy Miley got time to shine, and you could tell she was so happy and excited and grateful. It's always, I don't know, I love seeing when the artists are really grateful and happy. So
yeah.
It was a good Grammys year. This is episode 3.
Yeah.
First episode with the new name.
With the new name.
Channel 1727. And next episode, maybe we'll have something super fun.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
But
we have an idea, but we'll have to see how to execute it.
Yeah. And we'll probably keep up with the monthly schedule.
Yeah. I think it's been doing us good.
Yeah. But if you guys have any suggestions, questions, anything like that, we would love to do it in our next episode. So, thanks for watching or listening.
Bye.